Having the mentor teacher, the new mentor teacher is awesome. It's one of the best things I think that we are offered.
Having a mentor was honestly probably the best thing that could have happened to me, being not just a first-year teacher, but taking over mid-year for Mr. Snyder. My mentor helped me out in the smallest of details. The first thing that she did for me that I truly enjoyed was creating a number line for me and the students to use, as well as helping me organize the classroom towards the end of the school year to prepare for next year.
And from my standpoint of working with a team, it has been most advantageous for me within the criminal justice career field, as well as the new teacher seminars and training that we've had that we started out in August. Walked in thinking, yep, I'm good, I got it, I teach college. And when we sat down and started going over Google Classroom and X2, and then Aspen logins and Clever, and having to set up everything with universal passwords, all of a sudden I went, I don't have it all. So with the team that was here for me, the mentor team from this year, each one had a specialty, which was kind of neat for me. So I was able to go to each one for a specific question and get a response back. I also really enjoyed the once-a-month meetings that we had, whether it was through online or if we did it in person. What an opportunity to meet your peers and sit down and gather some ideas from younger generation people for me, but as well as they were asking questions of the old guy.
The CPD night courses, to me, honestly, were really helpful. I enjoyed going to them and seeing other people, other new teachers, and listening to what they were doing in the classrooms and hearing what worked for them and what didn't work for them. It also helped me because each night there was a specific topic. So one night there was behavior, one night there was equity and like how to treat students. So the specified topics really helped me, as well as the connections that I made in teachers, both in my discipline, but also outside of discipline.
It's okay to ask people for help. It's okay to tell people, hey, I'm having a hard time with this and I need some help. It's always okay to reach out to people, just that way you know what you can do to fix situations that you're having trouble with, make the year run smoother. I wish I knew that it was a good idea to reach out for help more when I needed it.
The best part about working with a mentor is having someone support you that has done the job that you're doing. So even if it isn't in your exact department, they've been through all the ups and downs, and their support means the world to you being a successful teacher. Also, the best part about working with a mentor is that you gain a new friend that supports you through your first year. So it's like having someone sitting with you, holding your hand through the process, whether they're physically there or they're there another way.
I found that my mentor was most helpful to me by doing weekly check-ins through text message, emails, popping in my classroom every once in a while, just being very supportive. Whenever I had an issue, I could take it to her and she found different solutions for me. And she also gave me a lot of support and different resources that I could use to help me throughout my day in the classroom.
My mentor has been the most helpful by being extremely hands-on in the best way possible. Showing up in my classroom at the most necessary times, supporting me by assisting students, even looking over my lessons and just brainstorming different ideas. It could be anything from the activity itself, the assessment, or classroom management. Every element of the classroom I usually talk to my mentor about, which has been extremely helpful.
I definitely would say from August, September to now being May, I feel way more confident being a teacher. I think I hit that confidence after finally reaching out to my mentor teacher to help me with a full lesson, probably around November. I did wait a little bit on it, but after having that help, I was like, yes, I'm going to continue having this help until I feel even more secure and more confident in my teaching abilities.
Without support from my new teacher mentor, I wouldn't have been able to have a successful first official year of teaching. I believe that the mentor program is something every new teacher in Wicomico County should be a part of. It will only strengthen your teaching abilities, and it will give you the support that will make you a long-lasting teacher in Wicomico County.
Thanks to the support I have received this year, I can go into next year more confident as a second-year teacher. I can utilize these resources that I have been provided, the advice and learning targets that were learned during the span of the year. I have learned so much and cannot wait to keep using what I have learned going into my second year.